everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Right. My desk is an absolute mess at the moment because I've been airbrushing this morning. I've been washing my wet palette. So my wet palette is now all nice and clean. So we now need to kind of get everything ready for painting. How is everybody doing? After consideration, hello, and purples, of course. Purply purples. Purply purples. Right, so... I think that's everything. I think that's all the Dark Eldar stuff. Yeah, and there's all the Space Marine stuff which can go in there. Oh, that can go in as well. And the... There we go. I suppose we can probably put him in there as well. Just work in progress box. I've got a number of those. They're really, really cool. Really useful for just work in progress things so that you can clear up and get stuff off your desk. Okay. Can go in there. I don't need that. That can go in there. I don't need that. Those two are the paintbrushes, which we do need. That can go up there. And we've got Lelith. So I've put the first coat of metallics on Lelith as well, which is quite cool. So she's looking rather good. She'll look even better soon. There we go, clearing all this up. Where's the lid for that? Can't see the lid for that, so that will just have to go in the drawer.
So Martin mentioned that the Mercedes looked the worst car going through the series of corners at 1, 2 and 3. Lewis Hamilton complaining that he's got no rear end. Max Verstappen saying he's struggling for grip a certain amount as well, which is a bit strange given that this track is quite a grippy circuit, as Martin was explaining, with the high pressure wash that they give it.
And the lap time straight away in FP1 rivaled that of the best lap time we saw in qualifying from Carlos Sainz last year, 1:30.9. So the track is quite grippy, like you say. Max Verstappen in turn 7, running too wide there. And he said that he's struggling with the switches. No harm done there, but obviously in qualifying that would be your lap gone, all 4 wheels over the wide line. Also the penalty of not optimising it anywhere near where you should be in terms of lap time. So that's, I wouldn't class turn 7 as a slow speed corner, but Mercedes is interesting that they're classing it as a traction limited corner. So on the exit you need to have that traction there. So obviously no traction control in Formula 1, so the driver's right foot is doing all of the work. And an area where Lewis is clearly struggling with the car at this point in time, but obviously we don't know fuel loads and what setup they're running on the car. So
Hey Taria, how are you doing? Thank you very much.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna
going to do some more Lelith. Let me just turn zoom off. There we go. So we can get a little bit more of a thing. But yeah, we are going to do some more Lelith. I've started giving it a first coat of metallics. We are going to do true metallics, as everybody has voted for true metallics. But today I have been doing lazy work on these beasts for the beast pack, which has been quite fun. And we're going to put a bit of a wash over all those at some point. Right, but until then we need to get them out of the way, because we need. I've got Scourge everywhere. I've got Scourge everywhere, just taking up space. I've just got Scourge everywhere, and they all need kind of calming down, because like this isn't going to be the finished colour scheme anymore, because I need an airbrushable colour scheme so I can do them all nice and quick, because I've got plans for Eldar. We've had a little bit of a shift around. All my Necrons are going in boxes up in the loft out of the way, and then all the Eldar are coming down into focus. Done the Necron stuff, doing Eldar, so need to get some work done on the Eldar things. Right. So we've cleaned the wet palette. Wet palette is all clean and fresh and ready to go. So we just need to create some space again. At some point we're going to have to start Lelith's gorgeous face as well. Lelith's gorgeous face.
Lewis, when he went from McLaren, he got the wrong pit stop. Jensen, I think, did it in a race, didn't he? He did do it, yeah. I've seen it many times. In America, racing, they give you a countdown. So if you come down pit lane, they'll give a count on 10 or 5. And it's so accurate, the spotters that they have there. Really good. And I don't know why P1 has never adopted that. I'll tell you what, in our gallery, Hannah, she would be brilliant at that, counting down for someone's pit stop. She's never missed a beat. She's counting down. It's how we know things are going to happen sometimes. The countdown to 10. Meanwhile, counting up, Charles Leclerc, 27 seconds for the first sector, 38.7 for the second sector. They're both purple. Charles Leclerc absolutely on it, as his teammate Carlos Sainz was just a few moments ago, before it all got just a little bit harum-scarum. In the final sector and under braking, I don't think the rear end was massively stable there for Charles Leclerc and gave him the grip that they wanted. Anna is saying 5 seconds, and Charles Leclerc is going to cross the line. He crosses the line now. It was exactly 4.5 seconds, Hannah. It's a 1:31.6, and he's half a second clear of Alex Albon.
Taria, how are you today? Yeah, all of these are going to have purple wash put all over them, I think. I think that's the goal. This needs one more highlight. Whoops. All the birds need one more highlight. We're going to do a dry brush highlight over all that, and then purple wash everything so that they all kind of tie together with the tone. So I think that should be quite cool. Carlos, hello Carlos, how are you doing? Carlos is currently 4th. He's currently 4th in Singapore. I've got the Formula 1 free practice on.
And data, finance and HR, the best.
Turn the volume down while the adverts are on. Yeah, how is everybody doing today? Happy Friday. I do have my cup of tea. Just move Illic Night Spear out the way. So yeah, I've just got Scourge everywhere. Which is a bit silly, to be honest. It's a little bit silly, to be honest. Right, so nice, fresh, new wet palette. I need to put all of these to one side as well. So these are for my Lord of the Rings. These are for my Lord of the Rings Mordor army. Not that one. That one's not. But all of these are my Mordor army, and these are my Harad army. So 3D printed those, so they need to go away and go in appropriate boxes. Okay. Wet palette. Wet palette water. Absolutely the best water to use. Absolutely the best water to use. Right, okay. So where are we painting? We're painting here. So if I move this across a little bit, then we can bring the wet palette across a little bit. Okay. That's about right. But just showing you this guy again. So this guy has primed really nicely. The only thing that I'm not too chuffed with is this bit, is this part of the cloak here, which I'm going to try and soften out with something. We'll probably just work on it with the sanding sponge. But everything else is pretty good with that. Right, move all these beasts out of the way. Do those another day. There we go. We might just do a little bit of this guy actually. Carlos, you are now third. You are now third. 2/10 behind. Although you're only running on medium compound tyres compared to the first place guy who's on the soft compounds. So yeah, this just have some scratches. I'll move these out of the way. Just have some scratches on here, which are distracting from that at the moment. Music. We need to get some music on for you lot, don't we? Need to get some music on for you lot before Twitch Lady tells me off. There we go. Can you hear the music? No, I didn't. I didn't forget the music, Purpley. I've had music on for the whole time, Purples. You were just lurking and you didn't notice. Hey, Twitch Lady.
Shame on you. No music yet again.
No, I had music, Twitch Lady. I have had music. I've got music on now, Twitch Lady. Music is on, Twitch Lady. How are you today, Twitch Lady? Twitch Lady, I'm going on a barbecue tomorrow. Do you want to come? I've made some lambus bread. Lies, I just heard you turn the music on. Nope, no, it was in between tracks. It was in between tracks.
Barbecue, cool.
Yay! Yeah, you can come, Twitch lady, I'll take you. It's a date. I'm taking Twitch lady out on a date to a barbecue. Twitch lady, Twitch lady. I've made lambus bread as well, Twitch lady, so you can have a slice of that. Twitch lady, did you see the Erebus thing? Because that was quite funny. I need to get some more of these because these ones are. This one is wearing out a little bit. Twitch lady, sing me a song and tell me a joke for November. For September, we need to do October this year. However, what orc should I do? Because I have a few, and I really like the old. I really like the new mech boy. I've got the mech boy. I've got the mech boy. I've got two. I've got two of the cool new orcs. I can't remember what the other one is. I've got the mech boy and something else, and then I've got Makari, and he's not really an orc. He's a goblin, so I can't really do that. Ah, yeah. So I'm just at the moment, purples, I'm just trying to clean up this part of the cloak because it had some scratches on it and the scratches were pretty obvious. So I'm just very, very carefully trying to remove these scratches from the fine cast, and then I can reprime it again because that was the only bit that was letting it down. Hey Twitch lady.
There's only one orc that you have to do Chertifer, and his name is Garskul Magaric Thraka.
Tretifer? Who's Tretifer? Yeah, you're going to have to say that again, Twitch lady, because the Gazkul Magog Thraka sounded hilariously funny. I don't know whether I kind of want to do Gazkul, but then I kind of don't, because he's kind of everything I don't like about the new orcs.
Garskul Magaric Thraka.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Can you say my name correctly this time, though, Twitch lady? Verbal typos are hilarious. But I haven't got Gazkul. That's the thing. I haven't got Gazkul. What other 40k names could Twitch lady say that's hilarious? Twitch lady needs to say some Eldar names.
Touristifer. Yes, I can say it.
No, that's incorrect. That's incorrect, Twitch lady. Twitch lady, you need to say. What's Karandras' second name? Has Karandras got a second name? Karandras would be funny. Jane Zar. Morgan Ra is just. She's just going to say Morgan Ra properly, isn't she? Jane Zar is one. Twitch lady is very good at pronunciation. She's pretty accurate. Like, she even says Yvrain rather than Yvrain, how I say it, which seems to be the accepted way of saying Yvrain. And of course we've all heard Twitch lady say Erebus. I've heard Twitch lady say Erebus plenty of times. Yeah, so if it's not Gazkul, because I haven't got Gazkul, and I don't think I want to buy Gazkul just for October.
Yvrain, James R, Drazar, Malganra, Lelith Pt3, Azdrabael Vect, and fuck Erebus.
Azdrabael Vect is very good. That was very good. What was? How did you say Morgan Ra? Magan Ra? Did she say Magan Ra? Asdrubale Vect was very good. Twitch lady, I'm very impressed with you, Twitch lady. And yes, fuck Erebus. Hey Avian, how are we doing? Avian. We're just polishing a little bit of a fine cast at the moment. This is the only part of this model which was let down once I primed it. So now it should be much better. So we're going to reprime that in a little while. I think it was because it had quite bad lines in it. So I think I sanded it with too heavy a grit, and then didn't go back over it with one of these. So it's just a bit rough. That's why I'm scared to build Eisenhorn. He's fine cast. Yeah, but the Eisenhorn fine cast is actually really nice because he was sculpted with the intention of being fine cast, so he's not actually all that bad. It's like the lady. Who was the lady commissar? No, not yet. Not yet. I will try to get into it over the weekend. It's one of those. I can see it's going to be one of those that I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to let myself get involved in, because I don't think it's going to hook me straight away. So I need to give myself some time. I'm not very good at giving myself time. But I shall do. Have you got Eisenhorn then, Purples? If you just take your time. So if you just take your time. I haven't got any fine cast stuff left out here. But if you just... take your time when you clip him out, and then you just go around every single part that you can see and just look for anything. I mean, that bit there could be a bit of a mold support, if you like, so I could probably remove that little bit there, but just go around and you'll see, hopefully this guy hasn't got any on him, but you'll see like little chunks, like there might be a little triangle underneath there. So just go around and just very, very carefully remove the little triangles and everything. And then once you've done that, Eisenhorn's actually alright. The worst part is that it inspired a ton of people to play League of Legends and be disappointed. Is League of Legends not very good? I would love some video clips of people entering LOL and immediately tossing their headphones due to the toxicity. What? Entering LOL? Oh, entering League of Legends. Yeah, my cousin plays League of Legends. I watched a couple of his games, and it just looked like a shit show. So I mean, I've never played it, so I've not played many computer games, as you all know. Played Pantheon, that's about it. And EverQuest, of course. Reputation of toxic players. Is it an age group thing? Is it all like youngsters? Is it all youngsters who haven't actually learned social skills yet? It's pretty irrelevant. I've never played it, I'm never going to. It's that battleground thing, isn't it, where you have to fight for a... I don't know. But the characters, I hear the characters are quite cool. Just not the game. That's cool. just have to remove that little bit of dust, particularly because it was on this side of the sword. So, also, after the conversation we had yesterday about Eldar, I did this. So, Autarch Skyrunner, Farseer Skyrunner, Farseer Skyrunner, Warlock Skyrunner, a Hornet with 2 Bright Lancers, a Hornet with 2 Bright Lancers, a Hornet with 2 Bright Lancers. Hey model, how you doing? A Lynx, which is insane. Another Lynx. Let me just show you what the Lynx does, because the Lynx is hilarious. The Lynx moves 14 inches, and it has an ability where if it advances, it just moves 9 inches. So you can move 23 inches, and it has a Lynx pulsar on it, which is an assault weapon, which means you can fire it when you've advanced. It's 4 shots at strength 16, minus 3 d6 damage. And then it's also got a shuriken cannon as well. And I think you can swap the shuriken cannon. Yeah, you can swap the shuriken cannon for a bright lance. So you can have 4 shots at strength 16 minus 3 d6 damage, and then 1 shot at strength 12 minus 3 d6 plus 2 damage, which is just hilarious. So I've got 2 of those. I've then got 2 units of Shroud Runners, which are the ones with the sniper rifles. I've got 3 Vipers, all with Bright Lancers. I've got a Warlock Skyrunner Conclave, which have like psychic mind powers and things. And then 3 units of 6 Windrinders, all with Shuriken Cannons. And that is 2,000 points on the nose. Which is hilarious. Now, I haven't given any of these any relics, which would probably be a good thing. But that just sounds hilarious. Just sounds utterly hilarious. Will it be terrible? Probably. Would I have a lot of fun playing it? Yes. Oh dear. So, yeah, fun. Okay, so that is. I just want this guy, because this guy is actually. He's actually really nice. He's actually come out really nice. I need to put some hot water on him there, because that you can just see that spike on his shoulder pad is just a little bit bent. So I need to drop him in some warm water there just to straighten that spike out. And if I do that, I might just pull that arm as well a little bit, just to open the arm up a bit. Actually, maybe not actually, because it is quite underneath the line of the head, so maybe not actually. I'll probably leave that. Yeah, it's just, he's ever so nice, really nice little one. So Arcane has got nothing to do with League of Legends then, other than the characters. Is that what I'm taking from this? How fast is Norris? Oh, where's Verstappen? Verstappen's a second off the pace. Wow. Perez is 8/10 off the pace. Wow, oh, I love it. You normally can't read too much into that, because Red Bull usually do their race preps on free practice 2, but they're all doing qualifying runs at the moment. They're all just trying to go quick. They've all got soft tyres on and everything. They're just like, let's go. Is that a Tobes? It is. It's a Tobes. Hey, how you doing? Still not finished it? No, dude. No. Golden Demon paint jobs. So we've started the metallics. I do need to give this another coat because the last time I did it I got a tiny bit of dust stuck in the metallic which I couldn't get out, and obviously if you're going to do Golden Demon metallics they've got to be absolutely spot on. You can do true metallics for Golden Demon. It is an absolute lie that people say you have to do non-metallics. It's one of those things that it just so happens that all the best painters in the world like painting non-metallics. But you can absolutely do true metallics. You just have to paint them very, very well. Loving life, working till 7 but off the phone, so not all bad. You're loving life! Oh, guys! Tobes is in a good mood. Tobes is loving life. Excellent, Toby Tobes. I think a squad of true metallic Chaos Space Marines won the squad category last year, or at least was top 3. It might have been top 3. Was it the Cities of Sigmar? Cities of Sigmar Knight won best single miniature in AOS with true metallics. But if you look at the true metallics on it, they were so good, so well done. Like the level, again, you can see the difference when you see the level. So we are going to do this in true metallic, but we're going to be really clean about it. And we're basically going to paint it as if it's true, as if it's non-metallic. So we're going to have one like real shine spot and kind of soften and blend everything in. Built the bases for my Wubba. You're doing Warner Brothers. You're doing an army of Warner Brothers. Breaking news on the Toby News Network. Toby is doing an army of Warner Brothers. And Purpley's on the lurk. No! Purpley, come back. Purpley, come back. 92 million years as well, Purples. So, So, the next bit I want to do,
Seems like customer data thieves are everywhere these days. Some are hard to find. Man. While others.
is this.
Well, not so much. Don't get robbed by bad guy AI. Salesforce AI never steals or shares your customer data.
So that's kind of her finished colour scheme. So with silver, red, black, and then that bronze on her shoulder pad. Which looks rather good. That'll be copper. And then that, I don't know what colour to do that. I might do that red actually. That's going to be a wraithbone handle. This is a wraithbone handle here. Oh, that's going to be wraithbone. Waiting for that to 100% dry and then I'll put another coat on it because it's a little bit crunchy over this side. Where's the silver? Oh, they're here. that's all the silvers base tones done. I'm now going to remove that metallic paint from the wet palette. No reason to have the metallic flecks left on the wet palette. Okay. Nice quiet Friday, isn't it? Get some crack on with some painting.
Look at Christopher, all focused on reading and stuff.
It's changing nicknames to Erebus. How you doing? Welcome back. How are you doing, Twitch lady? How was your meeting? Get the posts in before he realises. No reason to say took the day off work because I'm sick. Oh, sorry. You're still sick? No! I thought, because lurk usually means that you're in a meeting. I thought you'd lurk to go for a meeting. So do we have Twitch Lady all day today? Yay! Twitch Lady gave us a song. Tell us a joke for November. Can I ask a technical question of how you would pull off a colour scheme? How I would pull off a colour scheme? I mean, you can do. I will do my best to answer it. Have you seen the stray cat again? Yeah, but not today. Not today. We have purples all day today. Purples, what do you think about Saxtooth getting a Blood Angel army? That's cool. Super cool.
Christopher gives the best advice for color schemes. I have my Blood Angels and Death Company schemes thanks to him.
Aw, thanks, Purples. I try my best. I'd probably say they're more colour recipes than colour schemes. Because the colour scheme is already set, isn't it? Because it's red and black. Just the recipes and process. Thank you, Purples. It's very kind of you. So we need, now we do have a race bone colour, which is good. So we know what we've got to work up towards. Where's race bone? So there's Wraith Paint, so that's what we're going to work towards, which is actually quite cold. I didn't think Wraithbone was quite that cold, but that's good actually. So we've got the base on. Hey, Twitch lady.
Read the chat, Christopher winking face.
Read the chat. I want my blue Blood Angels off Angel Palatine colours. Angel Palatine? I want to figure out how to pull off their colour. Angel's Palatine, that scheme has my approval. Except I want to do a full purplish pink metallic with silver trim. Purplish pink metallic? I mean, if you want candy, then the only option is a silver paint and then airbrush and ink over it. If it needs to be white in the middle, it's going to be a little bit more tricky, because you really need to airbrush the inks over metallics to get the candy. You can kind of do it with the brush, but you end up with streaks. Unless you use contrast paint, in which case I don't think there's a purple contrast paint that's that tone. It'll be pinkish purple. Pinkish purple. I think you're going to struggle. I don't think there's a... Are you going to... Megos purple... Oh, you're not doing the silver bit, so everything's just going to be purple. Okay, well in that case it's dead easy then. So you airbrush it silver, and then you find an ink or a contrast paint. So Megos purple's not bad. Like I say, it's not really pinkish purple. I think the tricky part is trying to find the ink. But yeah, like the candy stuff. Candy stuff is you paint it silver. Oops. So you paint it silver. So this kind of silver, just get a nice bright silver, and then you airbrush over an ink. The tricky bit is that you've got to be very consistent with your airbrush, and you've got to remember how many coats you've given it. So if you give it one coat from this side, turn it round, and then you give it one coat from this side, your coats have to be equal. And then once you've given it one coat, you need to let it dry, and then like give it a second coat if you need it. But you need to keep note of how many coats you give the silver to make it go purplish pink, because if you give one model a slightly heavier second coat and you're working up to 3 coats, if you go slightly heavy on your second coat, that model will stand out and look different to all the others. So you've got to be very, very consistent and very even with your coats. So you've got to really practice your kind of your airbrush brush control and get the coats even. You've also got to get the mix right. Not right, you've got to get the mix the same. So if you're thinning the contrast paint with a touch of thinner, then count the drops. So if you're doing it from a contrast thing, get a pipette and then drop it in with a pipette, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 drop of thinner, and then keep that consistent. Because if you use one that's slightly higher concentrated, again you'll get a different. When you're putting your coats over, you'll get a different intensity of the purple. So yeah, that's the tricky bit. The easy bit is, yeah, you just paint it silver. So that silver is gunmetal grey from Vallejo. So this metal colour stuff is really nice, and it airbrushes really nicely. It airbrushes really smoothly. It also brush paints on really well as well. So you can use this to highlight afterwards if you really want to. But this one's not too bad. You can get an even brighter one. I think they do chrome, metal colour chrome, which is even brighter. So depending on how high you want your final finish. But like I say, you've just got to be very consistent and keep notes and be very particular about how you're thinning it down and stuff. So there you go, top tips. Right, so we're building up to Wraithbone. For Candy, the best would be Chrome. Thanks, Tony. You're welcome. Yeah, just make lots of notes because it's really tricky on the coats. Chrome's not bad. Chrome's okay. This one would work as well. Gunmetal would work just as well as well. Right. Don't think that's too bad actually. So let's go straight to Screaming Skull. Actually, no, we are doing it for Golden Demon, so let's drop in a Shabty Bone. Let's drop a Shabty Bone in there first. Which is a colder brown as well, and then we'll go up to Wraithbone. Back on the lurk? No! Awesome new paint scheme, nice. That's what I did with my Necrons, and that's also what I've done with my Tomb Kings. So I'm in the, I completely understand that fat guy. So yeah, I totally understand that. And I didn't have a lot of Eldar as a kid. I had Eldar in Epic 40,000, which is one reason why I'm gutted about Imperialis. It's just Space Marines, which is dull. I'm just really enjoying doing the Eldar at the moment, and obviously I've revisited the Necrons. So that is there. So we want to go there. Interesting actually, because this little bump at the beginning is clearly throwing up all sorts of interesting little bits, because it's not straight. I didn't do a very good job. Eldar have always kind of been cool. I never did them in 40k until now. Well, until 8th edition. When I got back into the hobby. yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these. I'm quite excited to start the. I need to give him another coat of primer now. We've cleaned up the little bits on him. That arc I did on stream on, was that Monday? No, Tuesday, because I had a mental Monday, didn't I? Yeah, Necrons are cool. I'm kind of putting all my Necrons on the back shelf for the moment. And getting kind of stuck into the Eldar. Skiz! Thank you for the follow, dude. How are you doing? Go and make a cup of tea in a second. I'm out of tea. going to go make a cup of tea, I think. Just finish this last little bit off here, so if anybody needs a break. If anyone needs a break, then go now. I'll make a cup of tea. Right, back in a second, everybody. Hey everybody, welcome back. Prime Gaming giving away Kerbal Space Program. What the hell is Kerbal Space Program? What's Kerbal Space Program? Bricks and Switzerland don't want to give us access. Oh dear. Are you having a Friday, Target? Are you having a Friday? Right, we are going to do her head, I think. I just don't know how we're going to do her head. We might just have to use, because I need a really small holder for our head. That might work actually. Also, Lego the Hobbit. Wait, what? It's an indie game where you design rocket ships and send little cartoon guys into space. Also, Lego the Hobbit. What? They're giving away Lego the Hobbit? Hobbit. Well, well, well. Amazon has given away a lot of token-based video games recently for some reason. Oh yeah, for some reason. I wonder why. We need mega zoom, don't we? We need mega zoom for tiny head.
Craig Douglas on the left-hand side, currently fourth back in Pro Street Power Adder. I was completely over the moon yesterday when this thing finally ran 7.999 at 170 miles an hour. Now he is running against Jason Machine, who is in that Ford Mustang in the same class. He's down in the 8th, so watch for a 7-second time out of this Dodge Dart. Craig Douglas.
Hey Spike, how you doing, dude? Spiky boy, what you painting today? Apparently my new release gave an on the postal truck and coming. Oh, you're going to get a day early models. That's so cool. When do you think it'll turn up? When does your postal whatever it is usually turn up? Like my UPS is usually around 2 o'clock. The Royal Mail is usually around 11. Probably just after around noonish. Nice. Are you East Coast? So an hour? You gonna go back to Storm Vermin? Mate, I will say I'm really enjoying painting elves again. So I've just decided to start work on her head. We've done the base tone for the metallic. We've just started doing the wraith bone on the handle, on both handles actually. So yeah. Should be quite cool. Should be rather good. Yeah, absolutely loving doing it, mate. Really enjoying it. And on Sunday, because I'm out on Saturday, on Sunday I'm going to get 5 of my Cabalites and do some mock-ups for the colour scheme, because this colour scheme that I've done, this kind of dark red, let me zoom out so you've got a bit more, there we get a bit more context. So this dark red that I started doing on all my Cabalites just takes so long, and it's not conducive to getting an army done, especially when I want to do quite a lot of them as well. So I'm gonna work on a airbrush and like oil wash scheme to get something similar, and then obviously I can still go to town on the characters like this, because that's just sexy as shit. It's just sexy as shit. Yeah, so that's the plan. So we need a nice black, a nice way of doing the black for the guns, a nice way of doing the dark red. We'll probably do quite a cold red, and then a nice way of doing the turquoise, and then things like the the wings and stuff will be quite fun to play around with. But that's the plan for that. And then I also just cleaned this guy up. So I've primed him and he's come out ever so well. I mean, look at this. It's actually a really nice cast. If anybody's watched the video that I did where we were converting him, the cast is really nice. But there was one thing that was annoying with this bit here. So this part here was quite bad on the cast, so I sanded it down. But once I'd sanded it down, I didn't then sand it again with a finer grit. So I still had sand marks on it. So I've just sanded that back now. And then the same here as well, just sanded that back just to make it nice and smooth. And then also removed a little bit of dust that got in there so that we can reprime him. But he's looking absolutely fabulous. We also added these little wraith bone brambles on. So I added those brambles. I think I really like these brambles. I think they're fantastic. So I've added them onto the Lady Archon as well. So the Lady Archon's got a couple of little brambles on the back side of her base. There we go. Also added her tassels on the front. So we've got some brambles on there. In fact, I might go round and just add brambles to all the characters. Just pop some brambles on. But, yeah, he's just come out super well. Really nicely primed. And this is when Finecast works. How you doing, Biker? Cookie, how you doing? Love how the Dark Pharaoh's Chapter Master has a thing going on with Lilith and Rob. There's a thing going on with your brain. Say Warhammer! Oh dear. Yeah, I do like a bit of Lilith. I do love Lilith. The Lilith book was a little bit disappointing, to be honest. It was okay. It was alright. But it didn't feel like Lilith. So yeah, we're just working on her face at the moment. I need to start doing hotspots. I want to do a hotspot. I need to figure out where that goes. So it's going to miss all of that. So I can do a hotspot in the centre here. I'm going to do a hotspot in the middle of that, somewhere up here, to draw attention to it, and mainly to draw attention away from this bit out at the bottom, which I kind of messed up a little bit. This is how you do a well-painted Lilith, rather than the Games Workshop harsh skin tones.
Mavavi Video Editor is an easy tool for beginner creators like you.
So yeah, all good. Biker, how are you? Yeah, then just chilling and loving these models. They look awesome. I might have to grab some and kit bash and a Warcry Warband. That'd be amazing. Yeah, these are. I'm really enjoying just doing my elves again. What do you play in Warcry? What warbands have you got? Is that your game, Biker? Got 2 full rooms of boxes that have nothing else in the room apart from Warhammer models. Amazing. Warcry is what got me into Warhammer, and I've got everything that can be used in Warcry. I find it hard to have a set warband as I've got it. A nice one. Have you converted some as well? Have you like played around with some rules and like, right, I'll use these rules and make this warband? Back in a second. 1 sec. Where's Toby? Guess what we might use? Guess what we might use? Before we get there, didn't know worst red was a Citadel paint. I know, yeah, it's a fuck you paint. It's not good, is it? Good job Purpley's not here. Twitch lady would get very, very cross at me. I mean, we know where the worst paints are Games Workshop paints because they do Squig Orange as well, which is the worst paint in the history of anything. It's not the colour of a squig. It's not orange. Although I think I found a use for it, didn't I? Didn't hasn't one of my Tomb Kings used it for a highlight on a red somewhere? Assume that time was Perps texting you fuck Erebus. No, that was my sister saying that my nephew is growing up too quickly and she now wants a dog because he's no longer a kid. So I replied saying kitten. Dogs are good too. Not after the amount of gifts I just sent with kittens. Pusscat. Pusscat. Skaven has arrived! Way! Picks, 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 picks. We need picks, we need picks. We need picks. I want to know how many you ended up with. How many did you get? I'm just so excited for you, dude. That's so cool. All the Skaven. I need your address, dude, because I really need to send you this. Need to pop that in the post for you. And then you can make a mould of that and cast it all over your bases and everything. I'm gonna put my magnifiers on so we can hopefully highlight if we can see it, the eyelid, the lower eyelid. I think I can see it there. It's just there. But we'll put my magnifiers on just to make sure. It cost how much? Yeah, $900. I've got 3 boxes. I've got a homunculus which I need to build at some point as well. So much building that needs to be done. You put it in the whip? Nice, because they are work in progress, very much work in progress. Did you see Max Verstappen's time, Spike? Welcome back, Purples. Guess what's happened, Purples? Spike is very happy, Purples. Also, Purples, I need to get Spike's address so I can send him a coin. I need to send him some Skaven money. Right, where is the work in progress? Oh, look at this, everybody! Look at this! Oh, the Skaven for Spike! Yeah, he was a bit of a dick. He was a bit of a dick in the. He basically said the car was fucked. Which is just why would you do that? I don't know. However, 1.3 seconds off the pace. That is a lot of rats, isn't it? It's awesome. The Brood Terror is amazing. I love the Brood Terror. The Acolyte's easy to kind of swap into Old World. Arc Warlock easy to swap into Old World. Warlock Galvanier dead easy, I'm guessing as well. I don't know what this one is at the back. I don't know. And then that's Thankwall and Bone Ripper, is that right? And I think well, I'm guessing actually he doesn't have Old World rules, but you could use them as something. Kritok Foulblade. Oh, he's the cool dude, right? Cool one with the red armor. Nice. Amazing. What a ledge. What a ledge. Super cool. No Doom Wheel. He's probably already got like 4 Doom Wheels, Clegg. Spike has so many Skaven, it's ridiculous. We adapt them into Old World, nice. You ran out of money. What could you use the mini Doom Wheels for? Let's see if... Yeah, so she has got lower eyelids. So we can try to paint the lower eyelids. Which will be very, very difficult. Without a Deadpool. How you doing, Whiskey? Whiskey? Without a Deadpool. Interesting. I wonder what this looks like. This is going to look terrible, though. Oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad. Can you see when I'm painting like this, guys? Tricky thing when painting like this is when you get a shadow. You can see, excellent. I didn't know how close the Still got 3 boxes of silver towers unopened and keep thinking about the scaling death runners out of them. Oh, he got silver tower! The Crisis Protocol Deadpool looks ace, but he comes with a van and is over 40. He's got the goggles out now, serious. Yeah! I was just curious what this looked like under the goggles, and it's actually not all that bad. Some glazing and softening that we can do. That hand's terrible. But there's a bit of dust in this. We might see if we can get off. Use the needle. At this point we've just got to remove all the paint. It should go back to the primer because the primer should be tougher, and I'm being very gentle. So it should just go back to the primer. But there was a big hair right in the middle of one of the knuckles on this. It's a nightmare. Every good superhero needs a van. Was it the ice cream van from the film? No, it was a bus, wasn't it, from the film? Better at least. Skaven! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Lelith's coming along really nicely, yeah, she's alright. Just started her face. I've just scraped her hand down a little bit there because we had some fluff stuck in her knuckle. In fact, it's still there. There we go, now it's gone. This is an airbrush cleaning tool. So then hopefully we can get some paint back in. You'll need a trumpet. Yeah, Lilith's looking rather epic. Shadow over Hellhole, but everything you see is not opened yet. Oh, nice. Need a trumpet. Why do you need a trumpet? Go and make some dinner in a little while. Keep out a trumpet made out of a skull and some femur bones. to figure out what this is. Somebody go on the website and just see what that is. Is it a? It looks like like barbed wire. I don't know how they painted it on the actual model, but it looks like barbed wire around her arm. I don't know quite how to paint it. Very odd. I don't know whether they painted it metal or cloth. Photos from the other side. Does it show on the 360? Because it looks like barbed wire, but she can't be wearing barbed wire. Like, it's got little bits sticking out of it. It looks like a... I really don't know. I'll probably paint it red. I think it's leather. Chain. Looks like normal chain. Have they painted it metallic then? Have they painted it metallic? Or leather? They've painted it chain. Because I could paint it bronze. Kind of bronze, because this is, I think they're going to be bronze, because this is going to be bronze here. I don't know what, I think they're going to be silver. Don't know, could be a little bit careful. I'm not just making everything silver. Something you just ordered? For me? Yeah, that was brilliant. That's really good, dude. Alright, I'm going to need a break. I am going to need a break. She does look bloody good, doesn't she? She does look bloody good. Thank you, Cookie. Yeah, I don't know how interesting watching me refine all this is. I did want to try and get the metallic started today, but I got a little bit distracted. I do need to go back and do the red as well, because the red needs. I knocked the red back a little bit and glazed it back, so it now needs to be popped up again. So we are going to have to pop the red, particularly the back. I haven't even started the back. You can see the back isn't as bright as the front. But fucking hell, she's good, isn't she? It'd be really nice to. This is one of the reasons why I was really interested to try and get that done, because I think this guy, we could probably do this guy the same as that, and just really push him. In which case it might be quite interesting to do that for YouTube. Right, I'm going to go get some food then. Spike, send me a message, and we'll send you some Skaven coin. That's probably going to have to be purple, isn't it? It's going to have to be a purple glow. Either that or green, I don't really know. Purple or green, one or two. Discord, please. I'm never on. I never looked at Twitch. Messages, things I've probably got a million on. But yeah, send me a message. Send me your address, and I shall. As long as it's not like $20. As long as it's not $20 to send it to you, I'll send that over to you. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. A quick check. I don't think anybody's going to be on. January 1, isn't it? See you later, biker. Good one, dude. See you later. Yeah, I'm gonna go make some food, and then I'll come back and I will carry on with Lilith. Yeah, my eyes are. You've got to be really careful when you're using those, and give yourself breaks. Right. When am I back? Monday. See you Monday.